Well, first of all, can I thank all of the residents who have sent in questions, and we'll endeavour to answer as many as we can. In terms of Durham County Cricket Club, the council has been working very hard with the cricket club and with others such as the England Cricket Board and as well also the North East Local Enterprise Partnership to make sure that there's a sustainable future moving forward for the cricket club. A lot of work was put in over the last 9 months or so. That has included the previous loans that the council agreed in 2013 being turned into redeemable preference shares that gives more stability for the cricket club moving forward, also allowed the ECB to write off debt to the cricket club. Will also mean that the potentially those shares will be redeemed in the future to the council, which is important, but gives the stability to move forward. Although there are no test matches scheduled now for Durham, we do still have international cricket. There is still an international T20 this September. We will have matches in the World Cup in 2019, and hopefully we will continue to see Durham represented both in terms of domestic cricket and also international cricket moving into the future. It is important that the council does have input into decisions moving forward. As we are now a shareholder holding redeemable preference shares, the council will be represented on the board, which has not been the case up to this point, and that will give us a direct input. It's very important that the shares that are there, that essentially are there in the name of the public across County Durham, and that those interests are protected moving forward, and that's what the council will endeavour to do. Well, again, thank you for this question, and I know it's one that businesses often raise right across County Durham. The important thing to establish right at the outset is that the system of setting business rates is a national one. It's done through a body called the Valuation Agency, but it's done on behalf of national government. So there isn't any scope locally for the council. The confusion comes in because it's the council that collects business rates, but the council doesn't actually set the business rates. There are some mitigations, some assistance that the council has been working on for businesses, and some of these have already come into effect over the last few years in terms of supporting some of our small businesses. And just this morning here at the Cabinet meeting that we've held in Crook in County Durham, we have agreed to move forward again in terms of a scheme for business rate reliefs to consult on that scheme moving forward. So there are a range of measures that are available, and I would certainly urge all businesses, if they're not already, to be in touch with the council to see what there is that is available in terms of reliefs on business rates. Well, can I thank Tom for his question? It is an important one, and we've been trying to raise the profile of County Durham over the last few years, particularly over the last year where we have had a campaign to raise the profile, Durham Place of Light campaign, which has brought in a number of partner bodies, some of our tourist attractions here in County Durham and some of our other organisations as well. As part of that campaign, we did advertise, for example, at King's Cross Station. In the past, we've advertised at Edinburgh Station, we've advertised on the London Underground, we've advertised in terms of supplements that have gone out in a number of newspapers, both regionally and nationally. Raising the profile of County Durham is very important, and there's a huge amount going on here, whether it's our visitor attractions, whether it's some of our events that are taking place, Kinrun taking place this summer in Bishop Auckland, Lumiere taking place in November in Durham, some of the other festivals, Brass that's going on as we speak in Durham City and different locations around the county. There's a huge amount going on in Durham, and we need to shout about it a bit more. I'm pleased to say that we will be continuing this campaign into and beyond the autumn, celebrating all that County Durham has to offer. So I very much hope that people will notice that campaign and carry on talking about County Durham, because the more we talk about it, I'm sure the more visitors will come and the bigger the boost it gives to our economy. Well, again, thank you for this question. To some extent, it relates to the previous question on business rates, and I've already explained with business rates that they're set nationally, although we're doing what we can to offer reliefs on business rates. And I should also add that we have lobbied the government over a number of years for a readjustment of business rates to benefit businesses across the north, in County Durham and elsewhere, which we feel have been too high compared with elsewhere, particularly London and some of the other areas. And some changes did come about over the last few months, and that will now feed through into the system. But other than business rates, clearly there are other things that we're doing. We have put together master plans for all of the major towns across County Durham over the last few years. Those master plans are very comprehensive documents. They include retail and businesses, but everything that brings together to make up town centres. Those have all been refreshed over the last few months, and in many cases those have gone to area action partnerships. Those have involved groups of local people, strengthening those master plans to see what else we can do to improve our town centres. In addition, there is specific support that we can give in terms of to retailers and those thinking of establishing retail outlets. There is support as well, and we talk regularly to landlords, for example, who are clearly very important, businesses very, very important in our town centres, and there's a range of other targeted support available that I'd very much urge people to contact the council to find out how we can help right across our town centres, so that we can turn our town centres into the most vibrant places that we possibly can, which is to the benefit of everybody right across County Durham.